What's up, everybody? This is Jeremiah. Today, we're going to be reacting to the video, the most disrespectful MCU moments ever by Plank Boy featuring Codename Super. Now, all of Marvel history, especially Phases 1, 2, and 3, the best one ever, and I know 4 and 5 are the best ones, you know. The only good one was like Spider-Man No Way Home, out of 4 through 6, and you have Doomsday and Secret Wars that are coming out soon. But we're talking about Phase 1, 2, and 3, because Phase 1, 2, and 3 were peak, alright? Everything was straight 7s, straight 8s, straight 8s to 10s, straight 8 out of 10s, and to 10 out of 10 movies, man. It was just peak. It really was peak, man. Disrespectful moments in Phase 1, 2, and 3. It just feels different. It just hits different. So without further ado, let's react to the video.
So throughout the entirety of the MCU, there's been some very disrespectful moments, like them trying to play in audience faces and dropping a Miss Marvel movie. These are the exact type of moments we're gonna focus on today. This is the most disrespectful moments in MCU history.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, that's nice! Dun, 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 dun.
Give me rent.
You'll get your rent when you fix this damn door!
Coming into the MCU, we were used to the idea of Hulk being a giant, unstoppable force.
Yeah.
The Shaquille O'Neal of Marvel, just dunking his nuts on opposition's heads. But Infinity War was the start of him becoming the unincredible Hulk, the mad...
Thanos, I don't know how Thanos is that big and he pieced up, like, it was moving like some martial artist. Like, what? How can you move like that and you're like 10 feet tall? That makes no dang sense.
Titan Thanos beat the incredible out of this nigga. Thanos and his goons hit a drive-by on Thor's ship and told them to empty their pockets, looking for the stone. Bro is holding Thor by the head and pressing Loki for the Tesseract. Loki thought he had an ace up his sleeve. Hulk was in the back of the room waiting for his dramatic entrance to burst through the curtains, but they didn't realize they were subbing in Tony Snell. Cause Hulk jumps out and tackles Thanos, putting paws on him to start with. Had us in the first half, but we gotta remember this is Kevin Feige's MCU. They prefer giving spotlight to the 4 Eternal fans than a good Hulk. So despite Hulk trying his absolute heart out, the cameraman pans to Squidward stopping his chopped twin from going in and says, "Let him have his fun."
Let him have his fun.
We knew it was over. The Make-A-Wish hits have ran out. That wouldn't be the first time they did someone dirty. Niggas asked for Superman and got A-Train instead. Thanos starts absolutely obliterating Hulk, putting together combos on him that I've never seen done before. You gotta really think, bro. This is the strongest Avenger, and Squidward just called him some fun little practice. Imagine pulling up, calling Floyd Mayweather a quick little sparring match and beating his ass. That's some shit I'd only think that a Harry Potter book could do to him. Thanos finishes off Hulk by kneeing him in the face and lifting him up into the sky. "Everything the light touches is yours, son," slamming him onto the ground. The beatdown was so vicious and so disrespectful from so many angles that Thanos sent Hulk into hiding for the rest of the movie.
Bye, have a great time.
He beat and embarrassed that nigga so bad, he gave him a life-changing fade, turned that nigga into a model citizen for the rest of the MCU. All of a sudden, he wearing glasses now.
Did you get that?
He turned bro's life around, made him realize that fighting life is not for him anymore. But Hulk isn't the only Marvel legend out here getting done like a G League player. Spider-Man's spidey sense is going off. Someone done ripped ass and he will figure out who did it. He senses out the ill will from Green Goblin, leading to a bunch of chaos to break loose in the house. Electro got a hairline and now that nigga switching up, shooting electricity everywhere, forcing Spider-Man into an ISO with Green Goblin, webbing to the ceiling and slamming bro through the ground, landing a punch. But this Green Goblin fought Toby's Spider-Man. That's a real nigga Spider-Man. You a lightweight to me, Iron Boy Jr. Grabbing Spider-Man, throwing him through the glass door and then through the wall. Ragdolling, bro. This Spider-Man, not Daredevil, the man without dodging. You're not supposed to be manhandling him like this. And I knew it got really bad when, while beating Peter's ass, he telling bro, "You strong enough to have it all, but too weak to take it."
Strong enough to have it all? Too weak to take it!
Dang!
Giving out Uncle Iroh quotes mid-ass beating is crazy. That's gotta be peak frustration. This must be how niggas felt versus Jordan trash talking them. Bro calling y'all ass, and it's just like, damn, that nigga is that ass right. He's got 40. But it gets worse. Spider-Man jumps on Green Goblin's shoulders, punching him, and Green Goblin is just laughing at him like he's tickled.
Oh, hold on. We gotta see that.
Green Goblin's shoulders, punching him, and Green Goblin is just laughing at him.
If you find the dude, and the dude doing this, yeah, it's over, bruh. It's over, bruh. He's enjoying this. He wants him to be upset. Oh my gosh, bro. Ah, yeah, you're cooked after this, man. This guy's smiling like you're cooked.
And like he's tickling him. Nah, he giving it all he got,
realized,
and it's not enough. She talking about deeper. Bitch, this all the dick I got. Spider-Man keeps punching him, successfully being rage baited, and Green Goblin slams him through the ground. And instead of continuing fighting, instead of putting more paws on Spider-Man, he literally just walks away, leaving him there. He didn't even find it necessary. He didn't even find it worth his time to beat Spider-Man's butt some more. A nigga like Scorpion would have relished at this moment. Oh yeah, the rest of the Sinister Six not gonna believe this. Not only that, but Green Goblin then goes on to kill this man's aunt. Once she gave the "with great power comes great responsibility" line, I knew she was cooked. That shit is a death sentence. If I was ever in a Marvel project, I'm putting it in my contract. I'm never saying that line.
Great power.
Come great responsibility.
Big fella!
Dang.
You not killing me off.
So now we got the Hulk versus Tony scene. Hulk was out there wilding out, and Tony had a contingency plan, moving like Batman. You think bro would have some chemical shit or tranquilizer dart, but nah, son brought out the Whoop Hulk Ass 3000. And I mean, don't get it twisted. Needing to be game planned against does mean something for real. Cause they not game planning against dudes like Kwame Brown. Or, in the 4th grade Ninja War, Kabuto wasn't game planning against dudes like Kiba. Come on now. But nah. The way this man was flying in to give belt was crazy. Started off by putting his ass in a cage. Mans was so much of a menace, it had no one out there screaming "Free Hulk," and they be saying that shit for anybody. Hulk eventually breaks out and starts flailing on this civilian's car. Sitting there like, what did I do? So Tony Stark had to come in himself and start ore farming with the Hulkbuster suit. And Hulk can't see his face, but he know he has that dumbass smirk under that mask. So he tosses a car right at him, making him catch it, and he shoulder checks him right into the ground. So Stark is like, bet, looks like we gonna have to do this the hard way. Flies in, grabs his face on some Broly shit, and drags his body straight through the ground. Hulk was not liking it, so he kicks him off, and yeah, it only gets more disrespectful from here. Because after that, Hulk is gonna lunge at him, and Tony with one hand grabs him, tosses him, and then he's gonna beam him. Bro, he was already flying away. The beam was not necessary. He crashes into the truck, and this gets Hulk nothing but more angry. Because Tony's gonna walk up, clueless as hell, and Hulk sneaks him, sends him flying away, and before he could even land, he stabs him in the back and starts ripping his suit into pieces. And every piece he was ripping off was costing like 10 mil, so Tony said, oh nah, get off my shit. Realized that his arm still had function and uses it to punch him right off, sending him flying right into the civilian. Yeah, his ass had no concern for public safety. Everything is straight destructible environments for him. Hulk's gonna run back in and make sure to cause extra damage on his way there. And Stark is going to rebuild his arm, but it was still loading in, and Hulk was getting too close for comfort. So while his arm was reattaching, he's gonna beam him, hit him with the big laser, and Hulk does a spin move.
I said spin move.
Finishes building the arm, and they have this cinematic clash. The fight was actually looking pretty smooth until Tony decides to grab him, throw him on the floor, and do this.
That's 2 times the Hulk got done dirty, man. First time versus Iron Man. The next time, the next time with Thanos, bro. Oh, this MC Hulk can't catch a break.
The whooping was so bad, he was trying to put his foot in his mouth. But yeah, after that moment, there was really nothing else in that fight that really stuck with me. Like, I understand the cage, I understand the suit being that strong to toss bro across the maps, but nah. This function Tony decided to install was there for nothing but disrespect. Ain't no way. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. Repeated headshots was actually gonna subdue him. Yeah, nah, bro. You did this to embarrass him.
From one Marvel GOAT to another, Iron Man is on Titan and finds himself in an ISO situation versus Thanos. We're just coming off seeing Thanos beat down the Hulk and beat Doctor Strange, snatching his chain, telling 4PF to come get it back in blood.
What's up, everybody? Enjoying the video? That's great. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and and turn on notifications to know when I upload another video. Also, tune into the live streams. I'm live on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. So tune into whichever one that seems best for you. Also, join the Discord, link in the description down below. And 98% of you guys are watching the videos. You guys be watching the videos so much, hit the subscribe button. It's free. Without further ado, let's get back into the video.
So I think a lot of us didn't give Iron Man much of a chance, but he's surprisingly putting together successful moves. Had me thinking, hold on, maybe Tony can actually do something here. Going as far as to trap Thanos' hand to the ground and charge up, landing a vicious left on his dome. But this man Thanos had the audacity to kneel there in prime will you marry me position, look Tony in the eyes, touch his cut and tell him,
All that for a drop of blood.
with a smile on his face. At that point, I would have just given up. Hey, you know what, Thanos? You low-key got off on the wrong foot for real, bro. I low-key fuck with your vision. But Iron Man is too honorable, getting ground and pounded, leaving scars on his suit like he brought shame to the Fire Nation, then blasting him away. He starts walking down Iron Man while he's using that big brain to figure something out, forming a dagger to stab Thanos and getting reversed and stabbed in the gut. Tony was going at 100% while Thanos was moving in slow motion like a light-skinned nigga. He then puts his hand on bro's head and tells him, good try, buddy. You had a good career, but not a great one. This is really crazy, bro. Iron Man, one of the greatest heroes, and Thanos doing him like how I be doing my wheelchair homie in basketball. No easy buckets, nigga. He then looks at Tony and tells him, I hope they remember you, before getting ready to assassinate him. God damn, bro. The level of disrespect is insane. Tony gotta come back with a diss track or something. Tell that nigga he not gonna talk like this to Dr. Doom though. And if it wasn't for Doctor Strange offering the stone, Tony would have died right then and there. Iron Man was fortunate enough to get out of there with his life. So the Thunderbolts got introduced and immediately done dirty. And no, I'm not just talking about the box office for the movie. Valentina calls John Walker a bootleg Captain America right to his face. So disrespectful, he had to up the poll on her.
Junior Varsity Captain America, bro. That's really disrespectful, bro. Yeah, I know he's not Steve Rogers or anything like that. I know because no one can replace Steve Rogers. But he's good. He's alright. But call him Junior Varsity Captain America, bro, it's very, very disrespectful. That is diabolically disrespectful, bro. If God forbid that happens to me, I would have right then quit, bro. No joke, I would have right then quit. Right then and there, just quit.
Instantly. I get why he'd feel that way, but let's be real. Was she wrong? They threatened to fight Bob, and he's like, come on, guys. Just surrender. Don't do this. Nigga warning them about the crazy beatdown they're about to take. But Hopper doesn't listen, getting punched into the wall instantly. Crazy. That's supposed to be the muscle of the group. Yelena trying to tell the Thunderbolts to chill. Shorty got it confused. It's not Bob who needs protecting. Bob blocks Walmart Cap, shit had no effect, and then blocks him and Ghost, force pushing everyone away like he Darth Vader. Bucky been whacked since the Winter Soldier movie, shooting off Uzis, and Sentry just stops them, sending them back over, and Payless Cap saves Bucky's life. It's kinda poetic. No matter who holds the shield, they always got Bucky's back. Sentry stops Red Guardian, doing Hopper with his own daughter's abilities. And peep Bob's face, bro. This nigga looks genuinely confused as to why Red Guardian wants to fight him. He looks bored of the fact that this is a fight he has to take. This is peak disrespect. He stops Red Guardian's punch, pushing him out the window, dangling the fact that he could kill him over him, bringing him back, throwing him into the bar. Ghost thought she was Casper and no one would see her. Sentry moonwalks out of there, punching her away, eating Walker's shield hit. And as if that wasn't enough lil broing as it is, he catches the shield and turns that shit into a taco, punching him off the screen. Nigga just folded the metal shield like it was a piece of paper.
Wow.
Bucky tried to get back to his heyday, recreating the Winter Soldier move, but it ain't work. Getting it shut down by Sentry, punching him up, catching him, punching him down.
That's whoa. That was some Dragon Ball move. Hold on. I gotta go back.
Getting it shut down by Sentry, punching him up, catching him, punching him down.
That was a Dragon Ball move. What the? Oh, bro.
Elena jumps on his back and tried hitting him with police brutality, but he eating that tase gun, squishing her against the roof, catching and tossing her. Nigga tossing the girl that been fiending for him the whole movie. Utter disrespect. Sentry is tracking Invisible Ghost and just grabs her by the throat. The actions he's doing are so disrespectful, and the nonchalant attitude just makes everything worse, bro. Nigga's holding one, eats bullets, melting the pistol in his hands. Red Guardian tries to sneak Bob with a chair, but Bob not falling for it, knocking his ass away with the whole bar. He treating them like they some badass misbehaving kids. Bro said, bring that ass here, Junior, and then decides, I don't want to play with y'all anymore, throwing both away to the side. These supposed to be the new Avengers and all laid out like some bums, but there's one left. It's Bucky. Sentry posted up like every nigga ever taking a photo, watching Bucky get up all dramatically, taking off his jacket. It's time to get active. You done messed up this time, Bob. Bucky about to turn back the clock, charging in, landing a left on the chin. Nigga jumped in the air like Markiplier, landing a right, a gut punch, and uppercut, and then just gets his hand caught. Nigga not even dodging, just standing there taking teddy bear hits. He then rips off Bucky's arm and smacks him with the shit, laying him out. And just to put the cherry on top of the disrespect cake, he tossed that nigga his arm back. Said, here bro, keep it. But the Illuminati wasn't nearly as lucky. A team of Professor X.
This team was sorry. What Earth was 838? This was sorry. They're sorry, people. Oh. And plus, this movie was it was alright. It was iffy jiffy. But from Miss Fantastic to Black Bolt, all 5 of them are sorry. That's supposed to be Captain Marvel with the black chick. They're all sorry, man. They're all sorry. Just got beaten by a chick that is legitimately is crashing out over kids that does not exist. That's the plot of the story. That's the plot of the movie, mind you. Well, kind of majority of the plot of the movie.
Mr. Fantastic, Captain Marvel, Captain Carter, and Black Bolt, a team designed to protect the multiverse, the gatekeepers. Don't ask them, yo bro, where you get those eats from? They gon' tell you, damn, that ass burnt down right after I left. They pull up on Wanda, Mr. Fantastic telling her she better relax.
You've possessed an innocent woman, but you can still do the right thing. Let her go.
One scream and Black Bolt can fuck you up. They gassing him up like the Lakers were doing with THT. He was built like Mr. Krabs out of his shell. We knew that nigga wasn't next up, bro. She tells them, what mouth? He screams to only boom himself. Okay, I mean, sure, she talked crazy too and made quick work of one multiverse protector, but surely it stops there. But nope. She turns to Mr. Fantastic, turning him into shredded confetti paper. Someone need to scoop that nigga up and put him in a gift bag. At least then he could be somewhat useful that way. That then leaves Captain Marvel and Captain Carter. Wanda throws Captain Carter and she copies Steve's shit word for word, bar for bar. Talk about some, I can do this all day. I guess the day is over, bitch. Cause Wanda reverses her, throwing the shield back, cutting her in half. I'm crying, bro. Really talking about something. I can do this all day. You couldn't do it for another 5 minutes. She then blows Captain Marvel out of the air and squishes her like a cockroach under a statue. Professor X then gets confused, thinking this a Fox movie. You not getting no love here, my nigga. Getting his neck snapped while trying to invade Wanda's mind. She can't let anyone seeing how she was dreaming about Vision's big ass motherboard.
What do you mean by that?
Unfortunately, none of the goats are safe. Prince T'Challa, the king of Wakanda, and also the Black Panther, probably is seen with the level of glaze that LeBron is seen right now, like a god, their hero.
Let's say, like, you know what I'm saying, you finally meet LeBron James, you feel me? And you say, hey, my name's Harrison, and he just calls you the wrong name. She said, what's up, Harold? Do you change your birth certificate to Harold?
No question, change it.
So
these LeBron sexuals, man. I mean, let me stop.
So you'd imagine the surprise when this random man with a bad cut pulls up talking about he's Wakandan out of nowhere. That nigga can be Jamaican for all we know. He claims his name is Killmonger, and not only that, but he challenges for the throne, to which T'Challa accepts. Everybody was probably thinking this is easy money. Bro squabbled with the Avengers. I know Creed was trained by Rocky, but come on now, there's levels to this. So for T'Challa to be embarrassed and beaten down so incredibly bad in front of his girl, his mom, his homies, his whole community on his turf is so beyond disrespectful. Mad people just lost some money. I know, niggas parlay got sold. Not only that, while on the ground, swinging and missing, looking sorry as hell, Killmonger looks to the crowd of people, a bunch of fans with "T'Challa, I traveled all the way from China to watch you" signs, and says, "Is this your king? Not once, but twice."
Is this your king? Stop! He's already dead. Who's supposed to lead you into the future?
Nah, that's just wrong. If Killmonger wasn't black, you best believe I would have called this racist. He then lifts T'Challa up into the air and chucks that man off the cliff. This is my kingdom now. Probably went and played on his PS5, smashed his hose, and reclined his throne to his liking now. Even went and destroyed the herbs, disrespecting his whole religion, his whole tradition. He said the Black Panther stops with me now. That's just a crazy level of disrespect. Not only that, but then he sticks Black Panther's own friends against him to fight him at the end of the movie. That's alright though. BP pulled back up and got his get back in the end. Y'all don't remember MJ getting swept in the first round? Only the championships. It's all good. These last ones are way faster and less significant, but I thought I'd mention them for funsies. We got Black Panther versus Hawkeye squaring up. Nigga Clint in his mind thought this was a heavyweight fight. Nobody watching this, bro. This is as one-sided as it gets. Clint is talking about some, "We haven't met yet. I'm Clint," but he must have thought he was relevant or something.
Met yet?
I don't care.
I'm Clint.
Who? There's a reason you had to introduce yourself in the first place, my nigga. You think Cap or Tony needed to? BP looks him in the eyes and says, "I don't care," before laying him out.
I don't care.
Alright, so for the final disrespectful moment, it's gonna be Hulk vs. Loki. Brody was out there getting straight clip farm because before that moment, Hawkeye's gonna take aim, fire, and look at Loki's dumbass trying to aura farm. Man, hell no. He's supposed to be a trickster god, by the way. But right after that, Hulk is gonna jump through, push him through the window, he hits the wall, falls down, and Hulk got the ISO he wants, rubbing his hands. But he's gonna get up and say this.
Enough! You are all of you beneath me. I am a god, you dull creature, and I will not be.
Yeah, we not trying to hear all that. He grabs him mid-sentence and does this.
Like a ragdoll, man. Like a dude. Same thing with Broly did to Goku in the Broly movie, man. Just
Oh! And if that wasn't disrespectful enough, he's gonna walk away talking about some
Puny god.
that was really back when Hulk had aura. What happened? But nah, the moment was so disrespectful that they started to reproduce this shit in different mediums. I've seen this shit in Dragon Ball. I've seen this shit in JJK. Even when I hop on Rivals, they made sure to add that Hulk animation just in case you really want to violate. And the crazy part is, that move is not even good. The move doesn't even end your opponent for real, and you're just a still target. Doing this to someone mid-game is just for pure disrespect.
yo, shout out to Plank Boy and Coding Studio for the video, man. Yeah, man. Some of these stuff in the MCU, bro. These are very, very disrespectful moments, and plus, they just disrespectful in general, man. Like, I think some of the stuff he forgot was like the one with Dormammu on Doctor Strange, how Doctor Strange just keep repeating time and time, and then like the one with the 2v1 with Captain America and Winter Soldier versus Iron Man. You forgot about that one. But I bet you're gonna be more to this one. They're gonna be more to this one. But again, shout outs to Plank Boy and Coding Studio for the video. The original video link in the description down below. Follow me on all the socials. With all being said, this is Jeremiah. God bless you all. Jesus loves you all. Repent and be saved. I'm out of here. Peace.